Hello everyone, welcome back. We are doing great. In the previous video we updated our customer in the Zoho. So now the time is to delete our customer using RESTful APIs. So we are in the API series, so hope you are learning a lot from this series. Okay, so our delete route is ready. So now the time is to redirect our user on the delete. So first let me go to the controller and create a delete method. So here I'm going to create a public function, and then I'm going to make this a destroy, and in the destroy I'm accepting any parameter. Let me check that. Yes, I'm accepting any parameter. So let me pass this customer ID, and here I'm going to first to grab the customer ID, and then we are going to move further. I'm doing this for demonstration purposes because first I'm getting the customer ID to show you that we are getting the customer ID, and then we are going to send the request. So go to the index, and here we are going to submit this action on which route. So we are going to submit this on the destroy route and with the parameter. So what are the parameters? So parameter would be the customer, and then this would be customer ID. Customer, make it properly, because if you did a typo mistake, this is not going to work. Customer ID, and yes, no, I need to pass this ID. We can pass this like this, or you can also pass this using this hidden input field, but I'm passing this through this customer ID, and in the controller I'm also getting this customer ID. So give it a refresh, and then let's click on this delete icon, and it's reloading, and it's working as like we are in the Laravel, but we are getting the data from the API. So let's click on this delete, and it says that post method is not supported. Why? Because we need to assign this here something. What is? Let's suggest me in the comment box. So you suggested right. There we need to type method, and then this method would be a delete, because we are using a delete method. So let me hot reload this again to make this delete available in this form, and then I'm going to click on this delete. So let's click on it. So now it's going to work, and yes, now it's returning us an ID, which we are returning it from the controller. So now the time is to get the access token, and then after this access token, now we need to send the HTTP request. So in this case we are going to send what request? So let's go to the documentation and check that for deleting we are going to use this delete, right? So let's use this delete. So what's the URL? So URL would be this, and then you need to concat with the customer ID. So what is the ID? So we are getting this customer ID from this method parameter, and then we need to delete this customer. That's it. We don't need to do anything. So let me, after deleting, I'm going to redirect our user on the customer index page. So we pass this customer, and we are always forgetting this header. So let me pass this header here, and then call this delete and customer ID and stuff like that. So now it's good. Go back and delete it again. So we are going to delete, click on delete, and wait for a moment what's going on. If there is any error, we will fix this issue. So, and yes, we successfully are able to delete our customer. So let's delete another one. Wait for a moment. So hope it's also going to delete, and yes, and not, we are not going to delete this customer. Why? I think it's not reloaded properly. So let me delete it again. So why it's not going to delete? Oh, I got it. Why it's not deleted? So you can catch the exception here. Why it's not deleted? Because I created I assigned it let me go to the controller here. So give it a refresh. So I created a subscription against this user, so that's why we this is a policy. We can't delete the customer if there is any subscription or something is attached to this customer. So let's delete it from there. So it's not allowing us to delete this customer. And yes, it says that customer is associated with either some transaction and stuff like that. So this John is not attached with this one, so this will going to delete. So you can catch the exceptions and show it to user that why it's not going to delete. That user should also know that is it having some records, and yes, it's deleted. So hope this series is very useful for you and you learn a lot from this series. Please share your thoughts on the comments box, so and also support me as sharing my videos with your friends. So I will meet you in the next one. Bye bye.